Wunderbar.
What are you doing?
Our stupid ASMR. You know what this is? You should recognize that. Oh, maybe not.
It's a
Because
poop bag.
yeah, it's a poop bag. For when I go on walks alone and I'm overcome with the urge to poop, I carry them just in case so that I can, on the public streets.
Why do you have your pills in a poop bag?
Ask Lisa Rinna. She'd understand.
I don't know who the fuck that is. Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Rex of Corbin.
I'm Lisa Rinna. You don't know who Lisa Rinna is?
Lisa
Rinna is my spirit animal. You don't know who Lisa Rinna is?
No.
Wow.
Didn't ring a bell in the slightest.
This is my zinc, vitamin D, and vitamin B complex.
Gave your mom some vitamin D.
I bet you did, Corbin Miles.
Thanks.
So glad she's already gone through menopause. That way you won't be related to me.
Welcome back. Today, we got a video from Watch Mojo. They did top 10 greatest cricket matches of all time. We'll be the judge of that.
Exactly.
Especially just from the highlight.
How dare you even think to come up with a video that says the greatest without consulting us first?
We've watched a total of like 3 games.
Who was it that was talking to us about cricket? It was somebody from Berlin, and we immediately made it very clear. We don't have it. Was it
Ishwak?
Ishwak, right?
Ishwak.
Yeah, it was Ishwak. He started talking to us about. You know what? Among the many things I could talk for 30 minutes just about Rahul Bose's experience as a rugby captain, man.
I learned that during the interview.
Yeah, that man. Anyway, again, hopefully, we get to have a chance to talk with him and do so for a lot longer.
Our normal amount of time.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways,
so the top 10 greatest cricket matches of all time.
What would it be in football?
You talking American football?
Yeah.
Like NFL?
Yeah.
Oh.
Some people might include one that I will not include at all.
What?
The Falcons Super Bowl.
No, that wasn't. That was a great comeback, but it wasn't a great match. The one that immediately comes to mind is the 49er game where he throws it in the end zone, and
that happens almost every game.
Yeah, shut up. Joe Montana.
Yeah. I remember
the Ice Bowl is pretty legendary.
I remember the one where Brett Favre's dad died like the
day before.
He threw for like 500 yards.
And a lot of people would say Joe Namath's declaration that we're going to win it, and they did. The Jets.
So if this is completely and utterly wrong, I'm sure most people won't agree with everybody else's top 10 list of greatest cricket games.
Wait, are you saying that cricket fans are passionate?
No. Let us know what your top 10 should be and why this list is bullshit. Bakwas! One of my favorite Indian words is bakwas.
He's got it! England have won the World Cup by the barest of margins!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down.
Wow, I didn't see a lot of cricket games.
more games.
Hey, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 greatest cricket matches of all time. For this list, we're looking at the games that have attained legendary status in this global sport. This includes matches from every format, so we're talking T20s, ODIs, and tests.
Ah, good.
Which cricket match do you think stands the test of time?
Yeah, let me tell you, the legacy game.
For a chance to win cash.
I think one of the most amazing cricket matches was when Jiminy was in the water with Monstro.
8 p.m. Eastern, only at watchmojo.com/play.
What an underdog.
Number 10, Australia versus England. The Ashes, third test, Headingley. This is the
Those
match
are all
that
words.
turned Ben Stokes into an Ashes legend.
Third
Not
test.
only did England achieve their highest successful chase,
Third game,
but they
I'm guessing.
did so after being bundled out for just 67 runs in their first inning.
And now, this combination has worked.
Australia themselves recovered from low totals to set England a target that seemed out of reach.
How many?
Credit, nobody could have seen Stokes coming, who appeared like a man possessed.
What the crap?
How many did he score?
You see what he did?
Yeah. But how many did he score?
I don't know. All I know is he was batted left-handed and he just switched mid-bowl.
Each run scored
Whoa.
brought roars from the Headingley crowd as England dared to dream.
Cricket fans are like, yeah, people do that all the
Victory that
time.
seemed unimaginable soon became a reality, although both teams deserve praise for putting on an absolute classic.
Cut away for 4. What an innings, what a player.
Ooh.
Number 9, England versus West Indies, ICC T20 World Cup Final. At their T20 peak, there was no team who could contend with West Indies' explosive playing style.
Looked a good shot, but might go straight to the field. It does. And there's the Bravo hit.
However, a late attack down the order allowed England to set up a competitive total.
We saw West Indies in Florida.
Thanks to Marlon Samuel's
Good
tenacity
memory.
with the bat. The all-rounder kept his team in the hunt. Still, sharp English bowling at the death forced the Windies to get 19 off the final over.
It's gone a long way up and the plan could work. Mid-on sets himself.
Ow.
It's Joe Root, would you believe it?
Carlos Brathwaite then turned this final into a night to remember. With power hitting that's still hard to believe, the batsman belted all 4 of Ben Stokes' deliveries for 6. Having remained a step ahead until then, the shell-shocked English players could do nothing as Brathwaite brought West Indies to glory.
She has a talent of sounding so confident about something I'm sure she actually doesn't know
Number
about.
8, India versus Australia. Second test, Kolkata.
I'm sure her writers wrote this.
No
and
better
she's just...
display of courage and determination than in this match. The mighty Australians showed why they were unbeaten for 16 matches straight by dominating India for half of the game.
It's been dropped. The opportunity was there.
But an epic 376-run partnership between Rahul Dravid and VVS Lakshman turned it all around. The Indian batsman overcame the follow-on and then some, piling on a mammoth 657 runs in reply. Lakshman in particular brought the fight to the fearsome bowling attack as he guided India to a match-winning position.
Lakshman, 1 run away from 150. No man close in catching for Warren at this stage. And there it is.
Once they'd lost control, the Australian batting lineup folded to Harbhajan Singh's spin,
Whoa,
making
that's
this
a name.
a test of 2 tails. Depending on each day, either team could have won, but it was India who ultimately ended Australia's winning streak.
Suck it, Australians. Go put some shrimp on a barbie, am I right?
Australia versus South Africa.
Wow, Australia's in this a
ICC
lot.
Cricket World Cup,
Yeah.
second semi-final.
They must be pretty good
The
at cricket.
contest between 2 of the top teams in the world was always going to be evenly matched, although few expected so many twists and turns.
Who's the other team?
South Africa.
South Africa.
Australia and South Africa were neck and neck for the entire game, but the former were the ones to enter the final. Despite being restricted to a relatively small total, the Australians hit back to limit South Africa's run chase.
Charging it up the hill.
Oh, damn. Damn.
TS still kept themselves afloat to match the target, but anything less than a win meant they were out. It was so close but so far, as Alan Donald
Number 1's probably gonna be the game of
shattered
Lagan.
hopes of a maiden World Cup final.
It's a true story.
That would have been out. Donald was backing up and that would have been a tie. Can you believe that? I cannot believe it.
Oh, no.
Lean the field out, and goodness me.
Oh, damn.
That may have been the difference between a World Cup final berth or nothing.
If you're a fan of South Africa, this tied match will still feel like the biggest defeat. Number 6, India versus Pakistan.
Well, that's-
the ICC T20 World
That's
Cup
every
Super
India-Pakistan
12 match. An India-Pakistan match without heart-pumping moments? Certainly not in arguably the greatest T20 ever played. Pakistan bossed India around for most of the match, scoring a respectable total before tearing through India's top order.
Oh, damn. That was like,
Only one man stood between Pakistan and victory, Virat Kohli. The Indian batsman held his wicket right until the
Also
end,
known as-
and then unleashed a flurry of attacks that no bowler could counter.
Kohli goes down the ground. Kohli goes out of the ground.
And just like that, it was Pakistan who lost their footing. Eventually, even fate seemed to be on India's side. Everything from umpire decisions to Kohli's hits went their way, leaving Pakistan stunned. No T20 game has ever seesawed to this extent, and no matter which team you support, It gave fans all of their money's worth.
You could probably say the boys played well, am I right?
Yep.
You know, they just
Number
played.
5,
Did you hear what
Australia
I know.
versus England.
Yeah.
The Ashes' second test, Edgbaston. Here's a match that ebbed and flowed with
Australia
life for
seems to be in a
5
lot of these.
days. In the end, the difference was just 2 runs. After giving away a massive lead, Australia were heading towards certain defeat.
There's a big shout. He's gone. It's the defeat. Andrew Flintoff was turning this game around. He did it with the back first.
They did lose, but it was touch and go for both
Do you think they ever get
sides.
sweaty in
Where
those
England
sweater
restricted
vests?
Australia's first
Yes.
inning. The latter bowled their rivals out quickly in their second. The England team was denied by Australia's tailenders, who were close to scripting an unlikely win.
He had to go for the catch, tantalisingly up in the air, but the facts are that it's a run and Australia need 14. Deliberate shot from Kasparovich. Jones diving forward. Got both hands to it, but couldn't hold on.
But this attritional battle came down to Andrew Flintoff's heroics. The all-rounder complimented his mastery with the bat to finish the match with the ball.
This is it.
Damn.
What a welter. England have pulled it off.
With 5 days of riveting competition, this was Test cricket at its best. Number 4, New Zealand versus South Africa.
I love me some New
ICC
Zealand.
Cricket World Cup first semifinal. Neither the Proteas nor the Kiwis had ever been in a World Cup final, so there was all to play for. Grant Elliott turned out to be the deciding factor with an absolute scorcher of an innings.
Handsome stroke.
Damn, that's a good shot.
South Africa gave it their all with the ball and bat, piling on a big score with limited overs in hand. But Elliott was not going to be denied that night, as the batsman found one boundary after another.
Elliott crunches it over cover.
It was down to the last over when Elliott unleashed another ferocious assault before sealing it with a 6.
Cricket fields are large.
Elliott hits it over the green and New Zealand.
A walk-off?
Another World Cup semifinal, another South Africa defeat. But the sheer quality delivered by the teams made everyone on the field a champion in spirit. Number 3, England versus New Zealand, the ICC Cricket World Cup final. New Zealand and England, vying to win their first World Championship, brought their A-game. Everything from freak
Is that Lords
dismissals to
that they're playing at?
incredible strokes of luck were on display.
I do not know.
Oh, he gets in the way. This has got to go all the way to the boundary.
Oh my
Can you
goodness.
believe this?
Damn.
It is.
That was fast.
That was a wild,
After
wild
being limited
four.
to a below-average score, the Kiwis refused to go down without a fight.
There's not a better
Ben
name for
Stokes
people
again
than the
proved to be England's
Kiwis.
trump card by getting his team to the
Like, it's the
tournament.
best name for a group of people.
The final showed why cricket is a team game, as every player on either side contributed.
Slow ball. Now then. It's Trent Bolt again. Is this it? Is this it?
Oh,
There was so little to
Way to
separate
be
the
there.
two teams that the winner was decided by boundary count. For New Zealand,
Boundary
it was
count.
a gut-wrenching result since they
What's a
really
bound?
never lost
I have
it.
so many questions.
Is that like
still.
kickoff? I mean,
I have
penalty kicks?
no idea.
Overall, though, this was perfect edge-of-your-seat entertainment that ranks as the best World Cup final ever played. Number 2, Australia versus South Africa.
Australia.
5th ODI, Johannesburg.
Good eye, mate.
No team had ever made over 400 in an ODI. By the end of this match, that record was broken twice.
Oh,
In the
jeez.
series decider, Ricky Ponting led from the front, hammering 164 to lead Australia.
I hammered your mom from
Is that different than leading from the back?
Yes.
What does leading from the front mean?
Those
They
who
were the first
thought
to bat?
South Africa were out had seen nothing yet. With Herschel Gibbs cutting loose, the batsman overtook Ponting to score a remarkable 175.
Whoa.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah, I do know that a century is a lot. He nearly got 2 centuries.
The South Africans' deep batting lineup kept pounding boundaries all around.
Yeah. You like to pound batteries.
Oh, I do.
Down to the last wicket and the last over. But the Proteas rode hometown momentum to score the winning runs. Before before T20s were common, this match set the high-octane, no-holds-barred standard that cricket thrives on today. Before we unveil our top pick,
We all know who number one is. Am I right?
Yeah.
versus Pakistan.
Totally.
First test, Chennai. Pakistan conjured a breathtaking victory despite Sachin Tendulkar's century.
It's ball net. The ball has gone off the bat onto the stumps, and Pakistan have won.
India versus Sri Lanka. The first ODI, Rajkot. The Lankans fell agonizingly short of 414.
And India have won.
India versus Pakistan. The ICC
All the honorables are
T20
India.
World Cup final. A mistimed scoop lost Pakistan the match and made India the first T20 world champions.
In the air, Srishan puts it! India win!
England versus West Indies. ICC Champions Trophy final.
It's funny, NFL players spike the ball. Cricket players throw it into the sky.
Yeah.
Never before.
Oh, beautiful shot. It's gone. They have won it. What a victory. What a magnificent victory for the West Indies.
Bangladesh versus India. Nidahas Trophy final. Dinesh Karthik snatched victory at the last moment.
This ball, the fight needed. He's gone for it. That's going to be a super over.
Damn.
It has. This is unbelievable from Dinesh Karthik. That's a six. One of the flattest sixes you'll ever see in your life.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe.
That's a weird
to our
Ronald
channel,
McDonald.
Ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them.
Hi.
If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, India versus Pakistan.
How many India versus
Australasian
Pakistan
Cup
matches
final.
are there?
Oh,
Youth moments
86.
in cricket are
I was wondering.
Oh, it's 86.
Yeah, I was wondering, where the heck is 86? I at least know that.
Ended with the perfect finale. Arch rivals India and Pakistan have
Oh,
faced off
when
in
Ranveer
several
won it.
classics,
Yep.
but none more
Amazing how long he's been
memorable
around.
than this one.
They could go for the second. And Wasim Akram is coming back for his fielding. It could be a cross.
The two teams brought different strategies to the match, ranging from India's controlled aggression to Pakistan's mercurial mentality. It was India's batting against Pakistan's bowling, as players like Sunil Gavaskar and Wasim Akram clashed. Still, all 100 overs led to the last delivery. India needed 1 wicket.
What's the difference between
Pakistan
overs and
won
innings?
battery. Ultimately, Javed Mirdad immortalized himself by launching the ball.
But also,
for
this
6.
wasn't the world, the championship. This is India Pakistan. It's in '86. No, that was '83 that we're thinking
The
of.
wild scenes that followed.
It is?
still
Oh, yeah,
can't
we're done.
quite be put into words.
Yeah, sorry.
But according to Mirdad himself,
But we have seen a movie
this
about
miraculous
86.
Victory was a
83.
No, it was 96.
from God.
Yeah, it was 83.
Yeah, we were wrong.
Whoa.
Did you enjoy this video?
That guy hit somebody.
Check out these other clips from
I did
Watch My
not
Video.
forget that movie.
Be sure
Thank
to
you
subscribe.
so much. Do you know what movie that is?
No,
Brave Little Toaster.
never seen it.
Classic 90s. Yeah, so I totally agree with all of them. It's hard, obviously. It's good to know about it, and also we barely know about it because we thought that last one was
Yeah.
the one from 83, and then I was like, wait, no,
Wait,
that
no,
was
no,
actually
that's
83,
actually
not
83,
86.
not 86.
And also, they didn't play Pakistan in the championship. I'm pretty sure they played West Indies, right? Wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Wasn't that West Indies in the
And
finals?
I mean, and we know maybe 15 to 10 to 15% of the game. The rest of it is still no idea. Like many of you probably laughing. I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference between innings and overs. I don't know how they differentiate
Well, there's
between
only-
one league versus another
an over
versus
is the stuff
are
that's
all
happening.
test matches the same?
There's only, at least in T20, there's only 2 innings.
I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, you do. When the offense plays, and then they play until they are fully out,
Right.
which is an over. So whenever somebody gets out, it's an over, and then
Whenever somebody gets out, it's an over.
I'm going to stop explaining stuff. No, I do know because you know this because we've seen games. India will bat
Right.
until they're completely
Done.
out.
They go through their lineup.
The second inning is when the other team bats.
That's not the top of the first inning and then the bottom of the second
There's no
inning.
innings. I don't think they call them innings either. Did
She said innings.
I think it's just the.
And I would imagine overs are synonymous with an overtime. So, for example, if you go through your normal innings you go through overs, but that could be wrong as well. Maybe an over has to do with when your team is up. Is it comparable to? It's not timed like football, where you go into extra time based on the timeouts and the injuries and all that stuff, where they add the time on the back end of it. I'm talking soccer.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's some of the and it seems the rules and the length of the game change depending upon league. So that's where I get very confused.
Because you're an idiot.
Yep.
Get wrecked.
Yep.
I am not confused at all.
Yeah, you understand.
I understand. I understand it all.
thing.
And I've watched every single one of these games.
You might not know it. Corbin's written a book about cricket.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's called Cricket.
It's called Everything I Know About Cricket, and there's nothing on the pages.
Wrong. I just put Sachin Tendulkar on every page. He is cricket. So can you say anything other than that?
I can't.
Anyways, if this list is moronic and bakwas, let us know why.
That's the word of the week, kids.
Why it's bakwas, and what are
Open
the
a restaurant with that name.
Bakwas. No, bakwas.
Oh, bakwas.
Yeah,
you were saying bakwats.
No, bakwas.
Bakwas.
BAKWAS, I think,
Bakwas.
which means I know the literal definition, but it's like stupid.
Are bakwas reactions technically?
Yeah, I'm sure people have called us that before.
Oh, we've been called many things before, Corbin.
Like stupid, idiotic, or what? I don't know the exact, but it means something like that.
Got it.
I've heard, it's one of my favorite words to hear in films. Kabi kabi.